Modern media has opened up perfect opportunities for brands to sponsor famous people and make attractive deals with their representatives. Some brands and celebrities are perfect for each other. Think Nike and Michael Jordan or Pepsi and Beyonce. However, others have not been quite as compatible for one another. We've compiled 20 of the most ridiculous promotions and ads that have actually happened. Number 20. Mikhail Gorbachev. He was the leader of the Soviet Union. He helped end the Cold War and won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1990. Another achievement in his career was appearing in this ad for Pizza Hut, where he stars with his granddaughter. It carried the message that whatever your political views are, you can still enjoy a delicious pizza. It's also pretty funny. Gorbachev gave his fee for the ad to charity. So, all in all, it's a good thing. Number 19. John Lydon and Ozzy Osborne. Back in the 1970s, British rockers Johnny Rotten and Ozzy Osborne were two of the most dangerous men on the planet, as well as pioneering punk music. Johnny and his band, the Sex Pistols, were famous for swearing on TV a lot. No debauchery was off limits for Ozzy either, although he may have peaked when he bit the head of the bat. Fast forward 30 or so years, and what are these hellraisers up to now? Advertising dairy spreads. Ozzy appeared in an ad for I can't believe it's not butter, while Johnny Rotten, or John Lydon, as he is known now, installed the virtues of country life. Number 18. College football. Bowl games have a highlight of the U.S. college football season, but colleges are desperate for corporate cash, meaning no brand is too ridiculous to sponsor a college bowl game. Here are some games that have been contested during bowl season: the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, the Kraft Fights Hunger Bowl, the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl, and my personal favorite, the Beef O'Brady's Bowl. Playing in these matchups are a highlight in any player's career, but I bet they won't tell people the full name of the game. Number 17. Scottish referees. A whole different ball game now. If you've ever been to a football or soccer game in the UK, you'll know that most of the crowd spend the game questioning the eyesight of the referee. When a decision goes against your team, it's because the ref has gone blind or hasn't got his glasses on today. In 2002, Specsavers, our big British opticians, decided to capitalize on this by putting their logo on the shirts of referees in Scottish football. They also offered to give referees regular eye exams, as well as making everyone laugh. This deal was a big success and continues to this day. I guess this one isn't so ridiculous. Number 16. Red Bull. Red Bull is one of the most recognizable brands in the world. They built their brand not just on their highly caffeinated drinks, but also by sponsoring some pretty outlandish stuff. These events include the Flip Deck, where people make homemade airplanes and jump off tall piers. There's also Red Bull cliff diving, which is as scary as it sounds. Perhaps their most famous project, though, was when Red Bull sent Felix Borman-Garter into space in a helium balloon. Felix jumped back to Earth, breaking the sound barrier on his way. I guess the lesson is Red Bull does indeed give you wings. Number 15. Cycling teams. Because cycling races like the Tour de France take up over a month of TV time, many companies like to put their brands on the shirts of cycling teams. It doesn't matter if your brand has no connection to cycling at all. Brands that have emblazoned their logos on bike riders include Phonic hearing aids, Boiler Dyer cigarettes, and Spinaz Group concrete posts. The irony of elite cyclists being sponsored by a lung-destroying company is real. Elsewhere, a Belgian team got sponsored by a snoring remedy and the National Lottery Company, giving the world the silenced lotto cycling team. Number 14. NASCAR. When people will watch cars going around a circular track for 4 hours on TV, you've got yourself a sponsorship opportunity. However, not all NASCAR sponsors reflect the sportsman's man image. Viagra, Barack Obama's presidential campaign, Kim Kardashian, and the Passion of the Christ movies logo have all been driven round at breakneck speeds. Here's my personal favorite though, The Muppet Show. Number 13. Oprah and Surface. It seemed like a great idea on paper, connecting one of the world's most famous TV hosts and one of the biggest tech brands in the world. What could possibly go wrong when Microsoft paid Oprah to endorse their new Surface tablet? Oh yeah, when Oprah or whoever runs her Twitter account tweeted out an ad for the Surface from their iPad. I bet that didn't go down well at Microsoft HQ. Number 12. Pele and Viagr. When Viagra came on the scene in the early 2000s, one of its first ads featured Pele, the Brazilian football legend. Pele didn't seem like a natural choice for the job with his stilted delivery and non-existent connection with the world of pharmaceuticals. Nevertheless, his ads were talked about all over the world. In 2013, over 10 years after the campaign, a 71-year-old Pele answered the question everyone was asking. No, he doesn't need Viagra to score away from the pitch. Number 11. Tom Brady. NFL players unknown for being rough and tough boots. Well, they're the opposite. They're soft, sort of like a hug for your feet that didn't stop hugs. Paying a few $1,000,000 to Patriot quarterback Tom Brady to advertise their new men's range. He graces billboards while wearing his furry footwear, but also gets involved in publicity stunts for Last Christmas, Tom hid 3 pairs of his old sweaty hugs around Boston for his fans to find the Christmas before. He bought every member of his Patriots team a pair of U's as a gift. What a generous guy. Number 10. O.J. Simpson. Actor in the hilarious Naked Gun movies. Participant in the world's slowest car chase. Author of a book about how he would have committed a murder that he absolutely definitely never committed. It's easy to forget that in the late 1970s, O.J. Simpson was a star NFL player beloved by all. The rental car firm Hertz knew this, and they were happy to pay O.J. to advertise their brand in a commercial that would come strangely prophetic. When O.J. has to get somewhere extremely quickly, he takes the car. Number 9. Stadia. It's expensive to build a sports stadium, so teams often sell the naming rights to their new home to the hottest bidder. While this does give much-needed funds, it leads to some pretty funny stadium names. Here are some stadia. You can visit the Meander House Jungle in England, the Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, the Tony Macaroni Stadium in Scotland, and the amazing KFC Yum Center in Louisville, complete with an exclamation point. Number 8. Snoop Dogg. As well as selling millions of records and practically inventing his own language, faux shizzle, Snoop Dogg likes to endorse stuff. In the UK, he advertised price comparison, website Money Supermarket. He recently endorsed Adidas trainers in America, antivirus software. However, that was one nobody expected. In 2010, Snoop partnered up with Norton to tell us that hack is whack. Number 7. Justin Bieber. Another musician who is no stranger to advertising is Justin Bieber. In the early part of the decade, when he was a teen heartthrob, he couldn't get enough of those advertising dollars. When cosmetics firm OPI offered Justin $12 million to design a range of nail polishes, he didn't need much persuading. The One Less Lonely Girl nail polish range was born, selling more than 1 million bottles to believers worldwide. Number 6. Hulk Hogan. North American celebrities filming ads for foreign companies, especially Japanese ones, is nothing new. The film Lost in Translation paid homage to this trend. However, there was no stranger Japanese partnership than when Hitachi paid wrestling superstar Hulk Hogan to advertise their air conditioning units. Clad in a pair of shorts and a bandana, tunelessly sang a lullaby to a toddler. Why? My Japanese isn't good enough to say. Number 5. Manchester United. British football giant Manchester United likes to make things official. They have 65 official partners across the world, enabling them to make fortunes by getting their stars to appear in ads. Here is Wayne Rooney, Juan Mater and others celebrating signing up M. Lily as their official mattress partner. Don't they look thrilled? Amongst the other 65, United have official partners in motorbikes, office equipment, wine, noodles, and just about everything else. If you're a fan, make sure to check the list so you know what to buy. Number 4. Burger King. When Burger King sponsored Guitar Fee, the Spanish football team, they struck a whopper of a deal. They put a picture of their mascot, the Burger King himself. On the inside of the shirt, Guitar Fee players were then told when they scored a goal to pull their shirts up over their heads to display the King's face. I doubt the players eating Burger King very often. Likewise, Megan Fox, that didn't stop them making hurry to Burger King in the Transformers movie. Product placement at its finest. Number 3. Mohamed Ali. Mohamed Ali was known for floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. His opinions on roach, no one knows. Oh, hang on. Yes, they do. He made them very clear in this ad for Decon roach traps. In the mid-1970s, he even has his picture on the box. Other companies Ali would endorse through his life included Apple, Adidas, Gatorade, and Pizza Hut. The roach traps are definitely the greatest. Number 2. Donald Trump. We just saw one world leader who went on to endorse Pizza Hut. He's a man who endorsed Pizza Hut and then went on to become a world leader. Donald Trump was no stranger to an adult during his business career. Here are some companies he endorsed: McDonald's, Oreo, Visa, Serta, who make mattresses. The list goes on and on. He'd probably tell you he made all of these companies great again. Number 1. The Flintstones. In 1961, popular cartoon family favorites, the Flintstones appeared in a TV ad for Winston cigarettes. In fact, Winston sponsored the first ever season of the Flintstones on ABC. Of course, they wouldn't be able to do that today. But 1961 was a different time. Cigarettes using children's shows to advertise on was the accepted practice, as were a number of other questionable practices. Cigarette advertising was banned on TV in the US in 1971. Now, the Flintstones put their name to vitamins. That seems like payback to me. Which examples were your favorite? Can you think of any other ridiculous celebrity endorsements? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.